Welcome. Have you ever felt like an outsider in a world that seems so interconnected, as though there's an invisible line separating you from the rest, making you more of an observer than a participant in life? The world might not appear as a straightforward path to follow, but more like a complex puzzle to solve. If you've ever experienced this feeling, the mark you might see in your palm, the letter M, isn't by chance. This M isn't just a random series of lines. It's a cosmic symbol, a unique sign from the universe that you are meant to take a path that is unlike others. It's a subtle yet powerful calling, one that may not always be loud or obvious, but it's there, urging you towards something more. This mark suggests that you have a special purpose, one that is full of meaning and significance, even if others may never fully understand it. It isn't about appearances or superficial details. It's about comprehending the deep meaning behind the mark and how it influences your life. The real question is not whether you've been chosen, but whether you will embrace this calling or allow the distractions of life to drown it out. Before you were even born, the universe had already mapped out a plan for your life. Every twist and turn, every challenge you faced has been part of this grand design. That mark on your palm serves as a reminder, a constant, undeniable signal that your existence is not random but intentional. Your life has purpose. To ignore that calling would be to overlook the immense potential within you and the incredible journey that's waiting to unfold. Now, take a moment to reflect. Why are you reading these words right now? Could it be just a coincidence, or is there something more at play? That curiosity you feel, that pull to understand yourself and the world on a deeper level, these are not random occurrences. These are the threads of your destiny, gently guiding you towards self-discovery. If these words resonate with you, stay with us as we explore the mystery of this symbol and how it connects to the deeper purpose of your life. Perhaps from a young age, you've noticed that you're different. While other children played with ease, enjoying the simplicity of youth, you may have found yourself asking questions that went beyond the surface. You might have preferred solitude, finding peace in quiet moments where you could observe the world around you from a unique perspective. Maybe you sensed truths that others missed, or felt emotions so strongly that they seemed to communicate with you in ways words never could. These feelings of being different weren't accidents. They were the earliest signs of your purpose gently revealing itself. Those moments of solitude, introspection, and even loneliness served as a foundation, preparing you for a journey that would demand resilience, depth, and understanding. The struggles you faced weren't mere misfortunes. They were lessons, shaping you into someone capable of bearing the weight of a higher calling. The presence of the M on your palm is not a trivial coincidence. It's a symbol of significance. It suggests you're not here to follow a typical path, but to carve out one uniquely your own. Those moments when you felt isolated or misunderstood were preparing you to carry out a role that requires strength, empathy, and insight. Every hardship, every question, every experience has been a part of this preparation, guiding you toward fulfilling a destiny that's as unique as the lines on your hand. Recognizing your uniqueness is just the beginning of a profound journey. The question now becomes, will you heed the call? Will you embrace the mark that is placed upon you as a sign of your greater purpose? Or will you let the distractions and noise of the world convince you that you're no different from anyone else? The path that stretches ahead of you is one that you've already begun to walk. The decision on where it leads, however, rests entirely in your hands. For many, this feeling of being different is something that intensifies with age. Perhaps this awareness of your uniqueness grew stronger as you entered your adolescent years, a time already fraught with self-discovery. While others around you sought to conform, to fit in with the expectations placed upon them by society, you might have felt a deep-seated doubt. A doubt not only about your place in the world, but about the very structure of the world itself. During those formative years, you questioned everything, the norms, the standards, the purpose of it all. At times, it may have felt like you were on the outside looking in, unable to make sense of the world that seemed to rush forward without you. But here's the truth. This internal struggle was never a sign of weakness, nor was it a mark of indecision. In fact, it was the moment that you began to wake up. Those struggles, those moments of doubt were never meant to hinder you. They were, in fact, your greatest allies, forcing you to grow, to question, and to evolve. These challenges, though painful at times, were designed to shape your character, to forge your resilience, and prepare you for the extraordinary journey ahead. The mark that is etched into your palm, the letter M, is not simply a symbol of who you are. It is a testament to your soul's resilience. It represents the trials you faced and the growth that has come from them. This mark is the imprint of your soul's journey toward transformation, a reminder that you are destined for something greater than mere survival. You are here to thrive, to learn, and to evolve. As you continue on your path, something remarkable happens. The disparate pieces of your life, the struggles, the uncertainties, the moments of joy and sorrow begin to align. Patterns emerge, once hidden meanings begin to surface, and the reasons behind the challenges you've faced become clearer. It's as if the fog begins to lift, and what once seemed random or even unjust begins to make sense. The whispers of your purpose, which once seemed like faint echoes in the background, grow louder, more persistent, and impossible to ignore. At this point, those who carry the M on their palms start to realize the true significance of their existence. They understand that the struggles they faced were not random acts of fate, but rather carefully orchestrated lessons, each one placed in their path to teach them something vital. The obstacles you encountered weren't setbacks but stepping stones, designed to guide you toward your true purpose. Even the darkest moments of your life, the ones that seemed filled with suffering and confusion, had a role to play in shaping you into who you are today. You may look back on these times with a sense of gratitude, recognizing that they were not failures but rather experiences that propelled you forward. Now, as you stand at the threshold of adulthood, you may find that living a conventional life no longer feels tolerable. The standard expectations that once seemed acceptable may now feel stifling, limiting, and utterly out of alignment with the truth of who you are. Your soul yearns for more, for deeper truths, more meaningful relationships, and a life that resonates with your innate purpose. The mark on your palm serves as a constant reminder that you were never meant to walk a typical path. Your soul was never meant to simply follow the crowd or settle for a life that is merely good enough. No, you were placed on this earth to shine, to lead, and to inspire others with the unique light that you carry within you. You are here to awaken others to the great potential and possibility of life. You are here to remind the world of the beauty that exists in breaking free from the confines of expectation, to show others the power of living authentically and fully. Your purpose is greater than any one role, greater than any one job or title. It is to ignite the spark of greatness in yourself and others, to illuminate the path for those who are still lost in the dark. So the question remains, will you answer the call? Will you stand tall in the face of fear and doubt and embrace the mark that has always been yours? Will you step fully into your power and walk the path that you were born to walk, no matter how unconventional it may seem? The world is waiting for you to rise, to shine, and to show everyone that being true to yourself is the most powerful thing you can do. Embrace your purpose, for it is yours and yours alone. Your journey has already begun. Now it's up to you to decide how far it will take you. However, there are obstacles in this way. Life won't be simple just because you were picked. Actually, it usually indicates the reverse. There will be challenges that try your determination in times when you doubt everything. However, these difficulties are not designed to shatter you. They are there to support you and get you ready for the task that was meant to be done. Having the letter M on your hand indicates that you are very responsible. The world needs the brightness you possess, particularly during dark times. You have abilities that have the power to change not only your life, but also the lives of those around you. Knowledge, intuition, and the capacity to communicate with the invisible. You are on a spiritual adventure. Every action, choice, and encounter brings you one step closer to the reality of your identity and purpose in life. In addition to being a mark, the letter M serves as a map and a guide that helps you reach your full potential. The knowledge you have gained today is only the start. So much more is yet to come to light. When you are prepared to completely accept the deeper truths that are waiting to be revealed, your journey is about to begin. Your journey is determined by fate rather than chance, and the mark on your palm is evidence of the deep meaning that you possess. Take careful note. Ignoring this call might cause everything to be misunderstood and misinterpreted. Don't let anybody miss the mystery of who you really are. Breathe deeply, because what you are about to discover about the letter M on your palm might fundamentally alter your perception of who you are and what your life's mission is. Please remember to like and subscribe to the channel before we go any further on this adventure. This will help you get future messages like this one. Together, let's discover the mysteries that lie behind the M mark on your hand. A selected one is indicated by the letter M, which is more than simply a mark. Something much more significant started to happen the instant you drew your first breath. If you are holding this letter, it indicates that you have been chosen and designated for a reason that is incomprehensible to humans. Regardless of where or how you were born, your life was never an accident. Each and every element of your birth was meticulously planned out as a component of a divine scheme. This mark may have gone unnoticed, but it is proof that an invisible power has been directing your path from the start. Every event, every thrill, every challenge, none of it was random. Because of all you've been through up to this point, the cosmos itself worked to put you in this precise spot right now. This is fate, not the result of chance. The journey for individuals who carried the letter M started long before they were born. Your soul was ready for you to come into this planet with a unique purpose and mission. You were never supposed to just fit in with the others. There has always been something unique about you. An underlying restlessness, an unwavering sense that your existence has a greater purpose, and this mark serves as a continual reminder. We are awaiting the revelation of this reality. You may have recognized your uniqueness from a young age. You were different from others around you because of the sensitivity you felt while they played and lived blissfully. You could have had an unrivaled ability to feel other people's emotions, a unique perspective on the world, or a tendency to wonder about life's biggest mysteries. These alone and introspective periods were not coincidental. They were the first indications of a more profound calling that was ingrained in you from the start. You may remember experiences that were inexplicable, such as intense dreams, premonitions, or even a premonition of what was about to happen. For people with the letter M, these incidents are not uncommon. They indicate that your spirit has been in harmony with invisible forces since you were a little child. Your hand's mark serves as a reminder that you've never been by yourself. You have always had a spiritual presence with you, guarding and guiding you in silence. These early indications were the first hints of a bigger goal that was waiting for you, even if you may not have completely comprehended them. As you entered adolescence, this sense of difference probably intensified. People that have the letter M often feel more purposeful throughout this stage of life. As others pursued foreseeable career choices and conformed to social norms, you could have been engaged in a silent internal conflict. There may have been recurring queries like, "Why can't I fit in?" or "Why do I feel there's something more?" This internal struggle is a natural component of the waking process. Though your quiet battle may have gone unnoticed by others, you probably felt drawn towards something deeper. But for you, the cry was loud. Instead of being an indication of weakness, these times of loneliness, bewilderment, and introspection were molding you and honing your soul for the task at hand. You were shaped into the person you were meant to be by every adversity, obstacle, and tear. It's possible that the parts of this intricate jigsaw started to fit together as you grew older. Things that had seemed like arbitrary difficulties or inexplicable occurrences began to make sense. It was difficult to deny the delicate awakening that had occurred. You started to understand the significance of each hardship, challenge, and happiness. They were a part of a well-thought-out strategy, not a chance event. For those with the letter M, becoming an adult often results in a greater understanding of their purpose. As a reminder that you were not destined to lead a typical life, the mark on your hand represents tenacity and purpose. Now is the time to make important decisions that will either bring you closer to or farther away from your destiny. Eventually, the call becomes too strong to ignore. Postponing or dismissing it is no longer an option. As your goal takes form, it becomes evident in ways that you cannot ignore. All of your choices and interactions contribute to achieving this higher goal. People in need of inspiration, healing, or direction are drawn to you as your light starts to shine. Holding the letter M is a duty as well as a mark. The ability to pursue a road that others may not comprehend, to be steadfast in the face of criticism, and to stay faithful to your spiritual calling are all necessary. Through your special talents and deep spiritual connection, you have the opportunity to change the world. Your current discovery is only the start of a far more profound reality. Each action you do contributes to a plan that is far larger than what you can now understand. This is simply the beginning of the voyage. It is by no means over. If you find resonance in this message, please leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and join us as we continue on this transforming journey. Those who have been assigned the letter M have a lot more to discover.